stickers, sticker sheets, small prints, other flat things you would happily ship to your customers through first-class mail, except tracking is best, and who wants to pay $5 to $6 to upgrade to USPS Ground Advantage for a $3 sticker or $5 sticker sheet? All those unfinished carts in your store, that's who. But what if I told you there was another way? A way you can not only add tracking to your first class mail, but you can provide a tracking number and link to your customers so they can track it too. For as low as 18 cents an envelope. Would you be interested? When I first started selling ACEOs on eBay, I needed a way to entice buyers with free shipping for art. Because ACEOs, if you don't know, are the trading cards, right? And that art ranges anywhere from $2.99 to $7.99, mine anyway. USPS Ground Advantage wasn't going to cut it. I mean, no one was going to pay for that, and I wasn't going to eat that cost. But without any proof of delivery, any profit I made would be on hold forever. I mean, especially if the customer didn't let eBay know they'd received it. So I did what I do best, and I did some research, and that's when I found LetterTrack. This legitimate service gives you access to that barcode that's printed above the receiver's address block on all your first class mail. It's called an intelligent mail barcode, and it's tracked through the USPS Informed Visibility Mail Tracking System. I'm not going to say that again. That was a lot. So let's check it out, shall we? So on their landing page is a lot of information about their services. You can check that out if you want more than what I'm going to nutshell today. The key takeaways here on this landing page: both parties get tracking emails. You can use it through multiple platforms like Etsy and Amazon and eBay, or none at all like I do. You can print directly on your envelopes, or you can use labels. And you know, I really like that. So you remember that barcode I was talking about? If you weren't sure, this is what it is. That, you know, the little, I want to call it the trees above the address block. That's what you're going to use to track. That's what USPS uses to track. Now, pricing was a big seller for me, because while I only buy at the lowest tier, that's $16 for tracking 50 envelopes, that is still less than the cost of 3 USPS Ground Advantage postage labels with the tracking. And obviously, if you have a higher volume than I do, which is pretty easy, the cheaper the transaction. Now, the interface is super simple. You know me. I like super simple. I like clean. I especially like when you go in to put a transaction in, you can drop the customer's address into that field to this field, and then click paste in the fields above, and it'll populate the address for you, which is great because on like eBay and on like Coffee, it lets you copy the whole address, and then you don't have to try to like finagle it. Okay. Also, you can see all the different kinds of print formats here. I have done labels, I have done envelopes, I have done printing it out on paper and cutting out the address to put it on one of my fancy cute envelopes. Doesn't matter. So when you're all packaged and ready to give your customer tracking information, tracking information, you just hit the tracking tab to get to that screen. Now there are 3 options on this screen, but I use the Parcels app tracking link as it has the copyable information for customers. As you can see here. And then you just copy the link to the tracking page. I copy the link to the tracking page, and I copy to give to the customer, and then I also copy the tracking number to put into the system so that the system sees the tracked item. Even purchasing more transactions is super easy. Like, you know, you can see here, like I said, I only buy them 50 at a time. But again, still such a cost savings. And that's it. That's LetterTrack. If you think this would be a good fit for your business, click on the link in the description for 5 free transactions so you can see how easy it is. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Oh, and this is not an ad. LetterTrack does not even know I exist. I mean, I just really like this service, and I thought maybe you might too. And as always, if you like content like this, I'm trying to make it more often. I will make it more often if you guys like it. So subscribe and follow and push all the buttons and things depending on where you're watching this. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.